Okay, coming in at number 5 is the Speed Show. Now, don't get me wrong, especially as a kid, I love the Speed Show. Nothing like seeing Sonic go even supersonic faster. Like, it was an amazing, amazing thing. However, perfect situations like this. If I'm going 50 times even faster than what the character can go, and I've got like spikes and pitfalls in front of me, especially in later stages, in like Sonic 2, I was very limited on my movement, or I would be prone to fall, and instantly like lose a life right there. So it's super fun, but obviously speaking, there are limitations to it. Plus, the game's already super fast as is, so to go even faster for some people might prone a little motion sickness. But don't get me wrong, it was a great idea and really incorporated how fast the character can go without all the gameplay being supersonic, super fast. So, great power-up, but that's why I rank it at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is the classic shield. Don't get me wrong, I love this shield. It is amazing. I especially love when you're running, and like, it looks like sometimes you can't even see Sonic. It's a really cool effect, a really cool aesthetic, a great use of colors. It was a wonderful addition that, like, you know, added, you know, to gameplay right from the get-go, you know, as you're going super fast, and, you know, you get, you know, you might run into an enemy, but you don't lose any ranks. That extra level of security was still very effective, but obviously it didn't protect you in like elements against water. Even though when I was a kid, am I alone in thinking that when I was a kid, that this was also a bubble shield that protected you again in water? Nonetheless, great shield, but it obviously doesn't have like the flash or like the special abilities that really help gameplay in later Sonic games. That's why it's number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Fire Shield. I mean, this is like the first shield where it's like, it's more than just like, you know, protecting you from getting hit. Like, getting the ability to like dart across the screen like this with the Fire Shield was just absolutely awesome. And what a cool effect. It's like, look at Sonic right there, just like a fireball just in the sky, like supersonic in the sky. With the Fire Shield, and in situations like this where it's like you're battling like enemies that shoot out fire, you could just stand here. I was this close ranking at number 2. You'll see why number 2 got ranked what it did, just ahead of the Fire Shield. Coming in at number 2 is the Bubble Shield, and where do I begin with this one? And I figured what a perfect place than Hydro City to demonstrate this here. Where do I begin here? I'm sorry, poor Tails right there. I mean, from the fact that, like, don't worry, Tails will be back in a second. Best player too. From the fact that, like, I can just stand here and, like, you know, not take damage at all. And just like, yeah, try your best. Go right ahead. You know, even points at him. Or the mere fact that, like, as Sonic fans, especially in the early games, it's like the daunting sound, the haunting sound of the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like, that, absolutely, which is why we rank the Bubble Shield. And also, you could do that as well. So, we rank the Bubble Shield at number 2, because there's one shield, there's one shield that absolutely just outranked them all. That, like, as much as I love the Bubble Shield, there's one shield that could do something that was a little more just exhilarating and just exciting. But just being able to stand here, Tails is safe for now, you know, being able to just not have to worry about the haunting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. But there is one shield that is just a little more just, when it came to gameplay and just keeping you alive in the most crucial moments consistently more overall, since there are more land levels and water levels. There is one shield that ranks higher, but number 2, the Bubble Shield. And at number 1, the Lightning Shield. It was tough between that and the Bubble Shield, but honestly speaking, arguably the biggest game changer in the Sonic universe, especially in those early games. You know, when you're in desperate need for that ring, that one ring, to stay alive, and all of a sudden you have just lightning, and all of a sudden just all the rings just come to you out of nowhere. Aesthetically, maybe just like the coolest looking shield. I mean, to be able to just like jump up and just like, thanks for your sister, Tails. Thanks, Tails. To be able to just jump up and just have, like, the shards of lightning just appear, like, the effects of the lightning, just, like, those little minor details that, like, were so graphically pleasing. To me, the Bubble Shield was the game changer as far as, like, water effects-wise, but like you have more levels that are land than underwater for Sonic. So obviously speaking, the effects of the lightning shield hold greater value, you know, and then of course also just like the fire shield, being able to just have you know, go ahead, try, like no effect on Sonic, and just the coolest thing, because Sonic's all about getting rings, and Sonic's all about getting those rings. So when it comes down to it, having a shield that protects you is so cool to look at, to be able to get what you need, rings, and just overall just showing amazing effects and graphics of what the Genesis and just gaming in general was heading towards. The Lightning Shield is our pick for the best overall power-up in Sonic games for the Sega Genesis. And that's our video, guys. Our top 5 Sonic powers. We had so much fun doing this video. We really appreciate you being here on this amazing journey, the best journey. Let us know in the comment section below your top 5 Sonic power-ups, and also any subject for future Sonic games you'd love for us to cover. It doesn't have to be 2D Sonic games. It can be 3D Sonic games as well, and any ideas you have, and we'll do our best to get to all the videos and ideas. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps out the channel immensely and is greatly appreciated. Also, guys, be sure to hit the bell icon for notifications when we do new videos and shorts, and we'll see you again in the next video, and have the best supersonic day.